Hello again, friends. Welcome back to another session for my crypto predictions and trading signals for Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. Today is the 12th of March. Before I begin, I want to invite you all to subscribe, share, and like if you want to keep seeing these trading signals delivered to you for free. Okay, I'm talking about 90% accuracy trading signals. No one else has this. Many people already know in the community that this accuracy is amazing and gives us a lot of money, and it also allows us to save a lot of money. So having said that, we got a volatile day again. Every single day, basically only one day of range right here on the 8th. But other than that, we see every single day in March being very volatile, okay? And today was not the exception. We see a very volatile day for Bitcoin at least. You can see it goes up, down, and up again. So at least 3 movements where we could have profited from both long and shorts in one single day. So quite good, but it's still very far from the top of the month, right? Which is around 90k, beyond 90k actually. So we're talking about we need a full on 12% so we can go back to this level, okay? This is going to be very hard as the days go by because we are very near the half of the month. You guys know, and I told you in my last warning, basically in the very first video, I told you that I think the worst days could be around 23 to 25, possibly even 26. Okay, this could be the worst days of March. So if we don't recover strong enough by then, we're going to see the price drop back again to these levels or possibly even lower. Okay, basically the bottom for this month I think will be around the 75k range. The lowest being 70k, which I think is going to be very unlikely we actually see that. But 75k could be one of the lowest range, okay? This was already almost broke on the 10th of March when we actually got near 76k. So yeah, around this range is where I see the top. Again, it needs to recover, it needs to go higher in the coming days, especially because we potentially have a nice set of days where we could see the price go up, starting from the 17th of March, which is going to be very volatile, and continuing possibly all the way to 20. Okay, so if things go right on these days, we can see consecutive green days, which could actually be awesome for crypto. Okay, so having said that, Bitcoin is one of the best performing cryptocurrencies today. You'll see the other charts, and we also see that, for example, for the next few days, I mean, guys, this is already the start of a very possible bad string of days, possibly a red streak around the 14 to 17. Okay, some of these days could be very volatile. For example, like the 15, which was also the case for this volatility pattern today. But the other days could be dominated by corrections, especially around the 16 to 18. But this could actually be the worst ones, okay? I'm not saying this will be the only ones, because we also have danger for tomorrow, actually, for the 14 as well. And like I told you, 15, 16, okay? So be careful around these days. Be careful doing longs around these days. Now let's go to the Solana chart. Okay, so the Solana chart is the second best performing cryptocurrency today. Not as good as Bitcoin, you can see clearly. It's basically barely above the starting position, which is around 3%. Very minimal in cryptocurrencies. But we see basically the same pattern, okay? I told you for Solana it could be a yellow day, meaning we could see either volatility or range. We actually see in the case of Solana, a mix of both. We see volatility right here. We see basically the range pattern. So very, I think it was a kind of meh day. So for Solana, my warnings for that I told you about crypto can also apply to Solana as well. 14, 15 of March could be days of corrections. So you are already starting to notice a pattern, which is that the 14 so far in the two cryptocurrencies that I have covered right now is in the red. Okay, so it's very likely that we see a strong correction around that day. The same days for opportunity also present in Solana. We see 15 to the 20. So it could go very well for Solana in these days. We could see some consecutive impulses. But in the case for Solana, it's also very, very, very far still from the top of the month, which is actually even worse than Bitcoin. We're talking about 42% at least in order to get back to this level, let alone going back to the levels we saw in January. So that's going to take some time, guys. That's going to take some time. I cannot reveal yet the month. And talking about months, Ferenc, I think, right? I listened to the right pronunciation of those Magyar names. So I think it's Ferenc, right? Anyways, Guy, my friend, I have I promise you that prediction, that monthly prediction. I'm going to deliver. It's just that I'm very busy right now, but you'll expect this email from me in a couple days or so, and you'll get this. So anyways, again, the same that I told you for Bitcoin can apply to Solana as well. It's not doing as good as Bitcoin, but it's still not as bad as what we will see right now with Ethereum. Now, boy, Ethereum is just absolutely crashing. Okay, it crashes below $2,000 basically, and it's still not recovering. This is not even a recovery, guys. I mean, Solana was at least in the green. In the case of Ethereum, it's just barely. I mean, this is insignificant, guys. Insignificant for Ethereum. So very poor performance by ETH. And basically, we also see the same patterns, okay? Danger for the 14 could extend to some other days. 15 also very volatile and very, it could bring some nice profits for both long and shorts. The other days are not that clear for Ethereum, which is basically telling me that Ethereum is going to struggle big time in this coming week and the rest of this week as well. Because the other cryptocurrencies that you just saw, they are consecutive greens right here. Okay, we saw a consecutive green range of days, basically starting from the 15 to the 20. You can see that in the case of Ethereum, it's not that good. We see maybe some of these days could be range, could be not that good. Okay, so it's playing out. And basically the main thesis around this March is that Ethereum could be the worst performing cryptocurrency. In terms of how much percentage it needs to go back to the top, it's around 30%, 35%. So not as bad as Solana, but Solana can be more volatile than ETH, at least on the upside, uptrending. So yeah, it's kind of bad for Ethereum. I mean, guys, it's obviously going to recover. Ethereum is going to be always within the top 3 cryptocurrencies of all time, but it's quickly losing dominance, especially regarding meme coins, to Solana. I mean, Solana already dominates the meme coin markets, and it's way more possible for Solana to go actually mainstream than Ethereum. Okay, I don't know, guys, what kind of wallet you use, but most of you, including me myself, I use MetaMask, and MetaMask is I don't want to see anything bad about MetaMask, but let's just say that it's absolutely absurdly slow compared to Phantom Wallet, and that kind of stuff will keep retail from actually going mainstream. Okay, maybe crypto users are growing exponentially, but it's nowhere near to reach the masses, the actual masses. Okay, we need actually billions of people. Okay, so yeah, basically the same thing that I told you for the other cryptos can apply to Ethereum as well. On the final note, guys, I am already working on the Telegram channels, on other stuff that I want to share It's just that I'm so busy doing my other projects, guys. You guys have no idea what kind of applications my powers have. Okay, it's not just crypto, it's not just stocks, it's not just forex. For example, I'm doing some amazing things with these sports predictions, like completely amazing, guys. I was just practicing this entire year, and the other one that the last year, which when I started doing the public sports predictions, which is basically my training ground. And you already see that many of my rounds are 90%. Some of them have achieved 100%, but I'm doing something crazy on that stuff. So I'm also doing other kind of predictions, which is extremely powerful. Some stuff that I really cannot talk about this on this channel. I cannot really disclose this information publicly because it completely revolutionizes everything. Okay, I'm just going to end this like this. So yeah, having said that, guys, I wish you a good day. I invite you all again to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.